Hey guys, welcome back to Wyoming Does Exist, the news no one needs. In this one, we're going to talk about two channel favorites. One, Kanye, and the other one, Bears. Let's see what's going on.
Yeehaw!
Okay, so this first segment I'm calling, Where Have All the Kanyes Gone? For those of you that have followed this program for any length of time, first, I apologize for the content that we put out. And second, you know that we'd like to talk about Kanye and sort of what's going on there because it's always entertaining. Well, unfortunately, I think that's probably going to be coming to an end soon. So if we run over and we take a look at Cody's second most reputable news organization behind this one, we can see here that the Enterprise is reporting that Kanye is selling a few of his properties for a total of $3.2 million. One of these properties includes the Yeezy tent, which was supposed to be the site of prototyping for the Yeezy shoe line. So they set up a bunch of equipment in here. They also have some space that they've leased out off of a nearby road that they leased from a pharmaceutical company that they also used to do some prototyping. The locals have affectionately called this the Yeezy tent. It was originally supposed to be up for 6 months. It was granted an exception, which currently ends in November. So I guess the new owners will need to take that down or whatnot. I'm not really sure. I don't think any of the locals love it enough to see another extension, but I could be wrong. Let's run down and dive into this article and see what's for sale. So the Yeezy tent is up for a mere $1.3 million, just slightly more than our modular home in Kerwin, if you haven't seen that video. If we run down here and take a look, there's a second building on 2 acres for sale for $739K. And then we run down here. He's also selling a bunch of lots. So it looks like he has 3 lots being sold for $138K each. He's got another lot for $200K. And then he has a fourth lot. Fourth lot. Common Core. For $549K. So all told, $3.2 million worth of real estate here. He still has the prototype facility out on 2AB. Yes, we name roads really weird in Wyoming. 2AB is a road name that it looks like he leases for $108K a year from a former pharmaceutical company that we had here in town. And then lastly, the article does go on to say that there's no listing for the ranch. I did drive by the ranch the other day on my way to Kerwin. It did look very vacant. It didn't look like anybody was there, but I don't know. Kanye and I are sort of on the outs, not having a friendly right now. But it also looks like it is cloudy in the area today based on the amount of shade in the comments section. But I digress. So unfortunately, it looks like Kanye will not, again, just this professional reporter's opinion here, but it doesn't look like Kanye is going to be with us for much longer. I wonder what we're going to talk about. We'll come up with something. Anyway, that's Where Have All the Kanyes Gone? As you guys can see, we're calling this segment Unbearably Good News. So I want you all to pat yourselves on the back and go ahead and recognize that the state is clearly listening to powerful news organizations like us, and we are having a positive influence. The only reason and the only thing that could possibly explain why the state is taking the action on bears that it is taking. As we can see, Wyoming pushes for delisting of the grizzly, which is fantastic news. If you follow along on this channel, again, apologize for the content, but you know that we've talked about grizzly bears repeatedly, and we've talked about how there are way too many. So if we take a look at this article, back in '82, the grizzly bear was listed as a protected species. The target was to get to 300 grizzly bears. We have far and away exceeded that. In 2007, they wanted to raise it to 500 grizzly bears. But little did they know that in 2002, Wyoming had already exceeded 600 bears. So when they rewrote it in 2017, a Montana judge overturned that. And then here we are now with over 1,000 bears in the greater Yellowstone system. It's just way too many apex predators. If we take a look, Montana is already allowing hunting on wolves. They just took 3 of the wolves out of the Yellowstone pack. that traveled across the line. So thank you, Montana, for narrowing down some other apex predators. If we can go ahead and get the FEDIs to go ahead and back off of this, Wyoming can begin to have a grizzly bear hunting season, which would be fantastic. We can manage the population, also start to get in some more species into the hunting mix. So overall, I think this is a great thing, great move by the governor to go ahead and have Game and Fish do this. I don't know that I agree with every policy that he has, but on this one, we are in lockstep. I'm very much looking forward to Game and Fish getting to be able to manage the Wyoming bear population. I think the federal government needs to step on out. So I don't know what we're going to do once bears get delisted and we can go back to hunting. And we'll have to find something else to talk about there too, but we'll manage that. Anyway, unbearably good news. If you guys made it this far, I'm not really sure how, but I appreciate you. If there's something that you want to talk about, throw it down in the comments. Shoot me a message, something I missed, something you're just curious about, whatever. Let me know. I try to sort through this. These news ones are really fun for me, so let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.